Did you know that silence sometimes brings more strength than any words? We live in a noisy world where people compete to share, broadcast, and boast about what they have. But you, chosen by God, are called to live differently, to walk in wisdom and divine guidance. There are things in your life that should not be revealed, not out of fear or hesitation, but because it is how you protect what is sacred and most precious. God has given you unique gifts, dreams, missions, and deep connections, all of which need to be carefully guarded to flourish at the right time. In this video, we'll explore 5 important things that those chosen by God should never reveal. Your dreams and future plans. Family issues. Your first achievements and breakthroughs. Personal financial situation. Spiritual experiences and visions. Why keep these things private? Because silence not only protects you, but also helps you walk in wisdom, ensuring that God's plans for you are not derailed by unnecessary challenges. Let's uncover the power of silence and the secrets to safeguarding your divine mission on this journey. 1. Future plans and dreams. The secret to success. On the journey of life, your dreams and plans are not merely personal goals. They are seeds planted by God in your heart, divine whispers from the Creator, inviting you to fulfill a higher mission. But did you know that keeping these plans and dreams private could be the key to shielding them from unnecessary challenges? The Bible teaches, "A fool gives full vent to his spirit, but a wise man quietly holds it back." This wisdom emphasizes a profound truth. Some things are meant to be shared only at the right time, once they are firmly established and mature. Announcing your plans too early not only opens the door to envy and sabotage, but can also derail the spiritual journey God has set for you. The power of silence. Silence is not weakness, it is a powerful strategy. By keeping your plans private, you create an invisible shield around them. Dreams, like tender seeds, need to be nurtured in a safe environment, away from prying eyes and rough hands. Take inspiration from the Virgin Mary. When the angel announced that she would bear the Savior, she did not rush to tell everyone. Instead, Mary treasured these words in her heart, sharing only with those she trusted and who understood the significance of her mission. Her silence was not fear or secrecy, but a way to protect a divine promise until the right time. Dreams are God's gifts. Your dreams are not just personal ambitions, they are gifts from God, designed to bring transformation and positive impact to your life and those around you. However, these dreams are often fragile in their early stages. Sharing them prematurely can unintentionally invite those who misunderstand or oppose your goals to harm them. God gives you dreams to work on with Him, not to seek validation from others. Earthly recognition is fleeting, but God's approval is eternal. Nurture your dreams in silence and prayer, and let God guide you in turning them into reality. The importance of choosing your circle. This doesn't mean you should never share your dreams, but be careful about who you choose to share them with. Select people you trust, those with faith, willing to support you in prayer and action. Remember, not everyone can understand the dreams God has placed in your heart. A great example of this discernment is Jesus himself. He didn't share everything with all his disciples, but reserved certain moments for a select few. Even among the 12 disciples, he had an inner circle of 3, Peter, James, and John, with whom he shared the most sacred moments. Avoid seeking early validation. Remember, your dreams and plans don't need societal validation to have value. Let them grow in silence and humility. Just like a young tree needs time to root deeply before facing storms, your dreams require patience and God's protection to thrive. Announcing your plans too soon can weaken what you are building. You may face opposition, envy, or even doubt from people you expected to support you. Don't let criticism or disbelief deter you. Master the art of silence. Silence not only protects your dreams, but also allows you to hear God's voice. In moments of quiet, you receive His guidance, encouragement, and affirmation. Use this time to pray, seek His direction, and strengthen your faith. Conclusion. Your plans and dreams are gifts from God, and they need to be nurtured carefully. Keep them private, share with the right people at the right time, and let God handle the rest. Silence is not weakness, but a sign of wisdom and strength. Let your dreams grow in God's light, and announce them only when He shows you it's the right time. 2. Family matters. A sacred sanctuary to protect. Family is not just a social bond. It is a sacred space where God places love and harmony. Yet, in today's modern world, many have inadvertently turned private family matters into public topics of discussion, leaving their homes vulnerable to external judgment. To safeguard the sanctity of your family, you must learn to keep challenges and difficulties within the safe circle of your family and God. The wisdom of silence in family matters. The Bible teaches, above all, love each other deeply, because love covers over a multitude of sins. This verse reminds us that family is not a place of perfection, but a space where love and forgiveness must be practiced continually. When you make family issues public, you invite not only external judgment, but also potential hurt for your loved ones. Imagine if the Virgin Mary had openly shared her worries when Joseph initially considered leaving her due to misunderstanding her pregnancy. If these concerns had been exposed, would reconciliation and God's plan have been preserved? Family issues should be resolved in silence and love, not turned into gossip for outsiders. Do not harm your family with over-disclosure. A sad truth is that most people you share your family issues with do not truly understand or care to help. Many may use this information to judge, gossip, or even harm your family. The popular saying, "A burden shared is a burden halved," holds value only when you share with the right person. Avoid turning family conflicts, marital disagreements, or financial struggles into public narratives on social media or in casual conversations. Careless disclosure not only heightens tension, but also weakens relationships within the family. Protecting privacy is a way to uphold the honor and peace of your household. The necessity of a trusted circle. This doesn't mean you should bear every challenge alone. There are times when help is necessary, but choose carefully whom you confide in. Seek guidance from spiritually mature individuals who can offer advice without harming family relationships. God desires healing and restoration in relationships, but this can only happen within the context of love and discretion. Resolving issues privately ensures peace for your family and creates a safe environment where members can express themselves and overcome challenges. Avoid the trap of public exposure. In the age of social media, many feel pressured to share every aspect of their lives, including family problems. But this only invites insecurity and judgment from people who don't truly understand or empathize with your situation. Don't let your family become the target of scrutiny. Make your home a safe space where mistakes can be healed by love instead of exposed to criticism. Building a stronger family through love and forgiveness. Instead of allowing family conflicts to cause division, view them as opportunities to practice love and forgiveness. God calls you not to expose faults, but to cover them with mercy. By choosing to handle issues privately and lovingly, you build a stronger family where every member feels supported and secure. Conclusion. Family is a precious gift from God, and protecting it from unnecessary harm is everyone's responsibility. Learn to keep family matters private, resolving conflicts through prayer and love. When you choose silence and wisdom, you not only protect your family, but also lay a strong foundation for future generations. 3. First achievements and breakthroughs. Let success speak for itself. First achievements are always a source of inspiration and pride. However, for those chosen by God, managing these early successes requires wisdom and patience. The initial steps of your journey are like foundation stones that need to be strengthened before being showcased. They are not just personal joys, but also tests of humility and the ability to protect the gifts from God. The temptation of sharing too early. In the excitement of achieving early milestones, it's easy to feel tempted to announce them to everyone. But sharing too soon can carry significant risks. It not only invites envy, but can also attract unnecessary challenges. Take the example of King David. Before ascending the throne, he defeated Goliath and achieved smaller victories as a young warrior. Instead of boasting about these triumphs, David remained silent, waiting for God's appointed time to elevate him. This patience not only shielded him from danger, but also reinforced his unwavering trust in God. Let success grow in silence. Early achievements are like tender seeds that need to be nurtured in a quiet environment to take root and grow. Sharing too soon can expose you to criticism, envy, or even sabotage by those who do not support your journey. Proverbs reminds us, the plans of the diligent lead to profit, as surely as haste leads to poverty. Allow your initial successes to mature, letting their value be proven over time and through your perseverance. Humility, the mark of sustainable success. Pride in your early successes can be a double-edged sword. Remember that all good things come from God's grace, not merely your abilities. Humility will protect you from the traps of arrogance and complacency. Consider Joseph in the Bible. As a young man, he had dreams of a great future. However, when he shared these visions with his brothers, it stirred up envy and resentment, leading to unnecessary struggles. Yet, these trials prepared Joseph to grow in faith and step into a greater role later in life. Waiting for God's timing. Success is not only about achieving your goals, but also about knowing when and how to share them. God always has a perfect timing for everything. By waiting and allowing Him to lead, you can avoid unnecessary setbacks and make the most of every opportunity. Take time to solidify your progress before sharing it with the world. This not only protects you from avoidable difficulties, but also demonstrates that you truly value what God has entrusted to you. Success requires patience. True success is not just in the results, but in how you manage and nurture it. Let humility, patience, and gratitude guide your journey. Success does not need immediate proclamation to be recognized. Let your achievements speak for themselves over time, through the lasting values they bring to you and those around you. Conclusion. Early achievements are signs of a promising journey. To transform these successes into a solid foundation for the future, you must learn to manage them with silence and prayer. Let God lead you, wait for His appointed timing, and allow each step of your journey to be a living testimony of His grace and power. 4. Financial situation. Living humbly and wisely. Money is a tool entrusted to us by God to manage and serve, not a measure of human worth. In a world where materialism and boasting are often glorified, keeping your financial situation private becomes an important lesson for those chosen by God. Humility in financial matters not only protects you from unnecessary risks, but also reflects your trust in God's provision. The temptation to flaunt. We live in an age where people are easily tempted to share what they own on social media: lavish vacations, luxurious homes, and expensive possessions. However, this rarely brings true satisfaction and often stirs envy, greed, or even exposes one to the risk of exploitation. The Bible warns, "Wealth brings many friends, but a poor man's friend deserts him." Flaunting wealth can attract insincere individuals or those seeking to take advantage of you. Moreover, it can create a false image of who you are, causing others to judge you based on your possessions rather than your character. The value of financial humility. Money is not an end goal, but a means to fulfill greater purposes. The wise understand that true wealth is not about how much you have, but how you use it to serve God and others. Avoid the temptation to boast. Jesus taught in Matthew, "Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and rust destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But store up for yourselves treasures in heaven." Sustainable wealth is not found in a bank account, but in moral values, spiritual riches, and meaningful relationships. Protecting yourself from risks. Revealing too much about your financial situation can lead to serious consequences. It may invite envy, legal issues, or make you a target for exploitation. A simple lifestyle not only helps you avoid these risks, but also reflects a humble heart and complete trust in God's provision. Remember, your financial situation is private and does not need to be shared with many, not even close friends or family members. Share such information only with those who genuinely need to know or can sincerely help you. Finances as a test of faith. How you manage your finances is a test of your trust in God. Don't let money become your master. Instead, let it serve higher purposes. Keep in mind that wealth can quickly disappear without wise management. The Bible teaches, "Wealth gained hastily will dwindle, but whoever gathers little by little will increase it." Rather than seeking validation through material possessions, focus on building stability and sustainability in both your finances and your faith. Learning to live in God's abundance. God has promised to provide for all our needs. When you live with gratitude and don't place your self-worth in material wealth, you will experience a peace that money can never bring. Offer all that you have to God, asking Him to guide you in using it to glorify Him and bless others. Conclusion. Finances are a gift, but they also come with responsibility. Manage them with wisdom and faith, steering clear of the traps of boasting and pride. Live simply, guard your privacy, and let your life be a testament to God's abundant provision and miraculous guidance. 5. Spiritual encounters. Preserving the sacred. Spiritual experiences, such as dreams, visions, or divine encounters with God, are not just extraordinary moments, but precious gifts granted by Him. However, not every vision or experience is meant to be shared publicly. Protecting these sacred moments is a way to honor God's gift and nurture your deep connection with Him. Sacredness must be kept private. The Bible provides numerous examples of keeping visions and spiritual experiences private. The Virgin Mary treasured the angel's announcement about bearing the Savior, sharing it only with trusted individuals at the right time. Similarly, the Apostle Paul, in 2 Corinthians 12, mentioned hearing things that were inexpressible, things that had to be kept confidential due to their holiness. Spiritual experiences are like tender seedlings that need to be nurtured in silence and prayer. Sharing them too early can lead to misunderstanding, opposition, or diminish their inherent sacred value. The value of silence in spiritual matters. Not every experience is meant to be displayed. Many visions and promises from God are given to strengthen your personal faith and guide your journey. Sharing them should only happen under God's guidance, ensuring that your testimony will uplift and benefit others. It's easy to reduce a profound spiritual encounter to a casual story if you fail to grasp its importance. By keeping your divine encounters private, you protect them from unnecessary judgment and preserve their sacred significance. The trap of sharing at the wrong time. When you share a spiritual experience for the purpose of seeking attention or validation, you risk harming its true value. This not only diminishes its sacredness, but can also make you a target for criticism or skepticism. Learn from the example of the Apostle John, who was instructed in Revelation not to write down the words of the 7 thunders he heard. This serves as a powerful reminder that not everything God reveals is meant to be shared with the world. Some revelations are meant just for you to deepen your relationship with Him. Protect what God has entrusted to you. Your spiritual experiences are treasures entrusted to you by God. By safeguarding them, you demonstrate reverence for Him and His work in your life. Take time to reflect, pray, and seek His guidance on whether, when, and with whom to share these experiences. God may lead you to share certain visions or experiences to inspire others. However, ensure that your motivation is pure, seeking to glorify Him rather than to gain attention or recognition. Mastering the art of preserving the sacred. Keeping things private does not mean hiding or being hesitant to express your faith. It means discerning what to keep in your heart and what to share publicly. In moments of stillness, you will sense God's guidance and wisdom, and in this silence, you will find strength. Remember, silence does not diminish the value of what you have experienced. On the contrary, it enhances the sacredness and depth of the experience, allowing you to grow in faith and intimacy with God. Conclusion. Spiritual encounters are unique and sacred gifts from God. Protect them as precious treasures, sharing only when led by Him. Let these divine moments strengthen your connection with God, deepen your faith, and prepare you for the great missions He has planned for you. On the journey of life, each person chosen by God carries within them a noble mission, a plan divinely ordained by Him. However, to fulfill that mission, wisdom and caution are indispensable. The insights shared in these 5 parts are not merely reminders, but a guiding compass to help you walk more firmly on your spiritual path. Remember that. Keeping your dreams and future plans private is not secrecy, but a way to protect what God has planted within you from envy and unnecessary challenges. Safeguarding the privacy of your family is how you maintain peace, unity, and love in your home, transforming it into the sacred place God has blessed. Preserving the confidentiality of your first achievements and breakthroughs allows you to build a solid foundation while waiting for God's appointed time to share and spread the good. Humility and discretion in finances not only protect you from risks, but also reflect your trust in God's abundant provision. Guarding the sacredness of spiritual experiences demonstrates reverence for your personal relationship with God and His guidance in your life. What you choose to keep private is not out of fear, but as a sign of reverence for God's gifts, a way to nurture the sacred until the right time for them to flourish. In the quiet, you not only find protection, but also sense God's clear guidance, allowing you to move forward with confidence and gratitude. Let your life be a living testimony to God's grace. With wisdom, humility, and trust, you will fulfill the mission He has planned for you, bringing transformation not only to yourself, but also to those around you. Hold fast to your faith, walk in God's light, and let Him take care of the rest.